Hey, what's up guys? This is Mr. Chris with Infotainment.com. Today we got a 2019 Ram. We're putting on a hitch step on the driver's side, and we just finished up putting in a hitch. So this install should go really easy. Alright, so all you're going to need for this install is a torque wrench, a ratchet of some sort, and a 21mm socket, and optionally a flathead or a pick or something for the wiring harness underneath there. Alright, let's get into the install. Alright, so where you're going to want to start is at these two bolts on your hitch running through your frame of your truck here. These can tend to rust out, so if you see any kind of rust at all, I would get some penetrating oil and spray it on the back side of the bolt, which is on the other side of the frame. You'll see it exposed before you pull that out, because it's going to be a pain in the butt. And then besides those two, you have a hole here on your hitch. Depending on your truck, you may not have a welded on nut for your step, and in that case they include a bolt and a nut. So if you don't have a welded on nut here, you can just grab the nut that's included with your kit, and that will go through there. All right, so grab your wrench, the 21mm socket, and we can take these bolts off. All right, now your next step is to remove this harness, and basically you should be able to just yank it out of there. If you have trouble with this, you can grab a panel tool, but it should just pop out. And you'll also have to separate this main connector here. And this is what we got our little pick for. You have to slide this lock down. That might be it right there. And then this center one comes outwards. All right, when you get it all the way out, you should be able to separate the harness. There you go. All right, now we're ready to install the hitch step. All right, next you want to grab your bumper step, and there's a little protruding metal nub that's welded on. That'll go into the hole right here. It's like an oblong hole in your frame. There you go. Once that's in, it'll pretty much be hanging in place. Then you can just rotate it into position and put your bolts back in. Like the one that's included with your kit. And then the two that go through to hold that hitch on. All right, when you get these pretty snug, this is when you want to grab your torque wrench and torque these down to, I believe it's 120 foot-pounds. And once you torque these down to 120, you'll grab your connector and you'll stick it through this opening in the step. Like so. And then you can reattach it to your main harness here. Clip in the wiring harness back in place. All right, and once you get that all wrapped up, you're good to go. All right, and just like that, you got your bumper step installed. Pretty easy install, took us about 10 minutes or so. For more upgrades like this, check us out at infotainment.com.